Mr.Bones.
I'd buy that for $1.
What up, peeps? Mr.Bones back at you, and welcome back to another Dollar Tree Theater. What we're talking about is 2018's The Marshes. Shudder Original. Beware what lurks beneath. Directed and written by Roger Scott, starring Daphne Cronentar as Priya, Matthew Cooper as Ben, Sam DeLeach as Will, Thar as the Pig Hunter, Amanda McGregor as Female Hunter, and Eddie Baru as Swagman. Deep in a remote marshland, three young biologists conduct research, but when they encounter evil, science ends and survival begins. When a group of young microbiologists head deep into the Australian wilderness to test water samples, they inadvertently enter the domain of a mysterious local. As they travel through the marshes, he stalks their every move, determined to kill anyone who enters his land. (2018's) Shudder Original, The Marshes. You meet Priya, Ben, and Will, who are biologists who study water, and they go out to the marshes to study samples. It starts off with like a Texas Chainsaw type of scene where they're stopping to get gas, and the local tough guy, hillbilly type hunter, is getting gas and running his mouth and picking on the female of the group. And after he scares her, he's walking in and out of the gas station laughing at her and shit. And then she gets her gas and takes off. They go out to the marshes, end up running into this guy and his girlfriend, and they continue to act stupid. And then one of the guys, Ben, I think, tells the story of the local legend of, I don't know if he says the name, but on IMDb is credited as Swagman, which is a weird name. I got swag, man. Eddie Baru is a big dude. He plays Swagman. It's like the poster here and the cover and silhouettes and the killer is trying to be Wolf Creek. It's like they're trying to give you that feel for if you're a fan of Wolf Creek, it makes you want to watch this because you think it's going to be like it. And it's almost like it's trying to be it. It sort of feels like it. At times it kind of feels like Wolf Creek. And there's some points in times when it kind of feels like Jeepers Creepers. And there's times when it's like fever dreamish. And you're wondering if the shit in this movie's real or not. The characters keep going on trips for some reason. And one minute the killer's there, one minute he's not. And there's a scene where the pig hunters are running from him. And he gets the boyfriend and drags him off, and the girl is hiding behind the marshes, the weeds, with the three main people, and she just vanishes. Most of the movie is just lots of running through the marshes. The kills you do see, they're far and in between, are pretty cool. The guy is brutal. He takes people and sticks hooks in their back of their heels and hikes them up into this tree and guts them with these rusty ass looking shears like people are deers or hogs. And it's the end of the movie is sort of like the ending of 47 Meters Down, which I'm not a fan of, where it shows all these happy scenes and you think Mandy Moore lives, but she had actually died from being too deep in the water. And sorry for the spoiler on that if you haven't seen it. But at the end of this one, she's running and running through these weeds and she hits the ground. And they play like this happy type music like she made it and she's going to survive. and then Swagman gets a hold of her and drags her off, and it goes off. I watched a few other reviews. I've heard people complain that this is a slow burn and it takes forever for stuff to happen, and not much happens, which I guess are valid points, but it's a low budget movie, and sometimes I don't mind a slow burn, and the kills are cool, and the killer's cool even though he doesn't speak. So yeah, with all that being said, in all of its low budget glory, this was a fun watch. I enjoyed it, and if you run across it in the Dollar Tree, I'd recommend grabbing it for just $1.25 and checking it out. Peace.